What is up, everybody? On this episode of Chasing the Graph, I have a special guest who I listen to every single morning. On the way to work, I've got a 45-minute commute, and they always make the commute so much better. I've got Jared from 107.5 KZL. Jared and Katie in the morning. How are you today, Jared?
I'm doing great, and thank you so much for listening. I really appreciate it.
Not a problem. And if you guys want to check out their morning show, you can check it out on Jared and Katie at .com, their own website. All right, Jared, so I just got a few questions for you about your autograph experience. In your experience, have you ever signed anything weird?
I have signed, people, they're like, oh, I don't have a shirt. I don't want you to sign this shirt. So, like, you sign, like, a body part. And that's never been, like, boobs or anything, but I've signed people's arms or, like, their leg or whatever.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, and I'm like, are you sure? Like, yeah. So, yeah, it doesn't happen a lot, but it has happened.
That's awesome. I like hearing that. That's so funny. And have you ever been denied an autograph, growing up or anything like that?
Yes. Sometimes athletes, some are great, some are, uh, can be that way. We're like, no, I don't have time, or they'll sign the person next to you, and I know they got to move on, and you're like the next person, with your stuff. Like, can you sign mine? They're like, either act like they don't hear you or they just walk away. So yes, that has happened. It's typically my experience has been with sports athletes.
Yeah, it's definitely happened to me. I've been denied by Christian McCaffrey twice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like for me, it wasn't an autograph, although I would have asked for one. It was at the ACC tournament. Now I had a media pass, so you're not really supposed to be asking for stuff. But it's after Carolina had played. I'm a Carolina fan, and it was coming down the hallway underneath the arena. They're getting ready to leave after the game was over, and I was out there as a member of the media, and there was like no other media out there because I had to use the bathroom. They were coming out, and it was Kobe White, Luke May, and Cameron Johnson. And I said, "Hey guys, I'm a big fan. Can I get a picture real quick, like a selfie?" And then I was going to ask for an autograph after that, like real quick. But and like Luke May and Kobe White were like, "Sure, no problem." Like very cool about it. But Cameron Johnson was like, "No, man, we ain't got time. We got to hurry up. We got to get on the bus. We got to
Yep.
go. We got to go. Make it quick, make it quick." And I'm like, "Dude, first of all, I'm older than you. I'm a grown man,
Yeah.
and you're talking to me like I'm a kid. Like, come on, hurry up." Like he was. And I was like, okay, maybe he's having a bad day. Well, fast forward to when they came around, they do this thing called the ACC Barnstorming Tour,
Mhm.
where the seniors from Carolina, Duke, Wake Forest, and NC State, they go and they play like local high schools, and they get money for it because they're graduated, so they can, or they're seniors, so they can get money at
Yeah,
that point.
yeah, absolutely.
Um, and it's really cool because you get up close and personal, and I get to host one or two of these events every year. They do like 7 stops, and they usually let me host the people who run it a couple places.
Yeah,
The
nice.
same thing. I go in to get an autograph. Now this was an autograph, and I had like a Sports Illustrated or something with them on it, and my wife's with me, the kids are with me, and some friends. Man Kisser Matt from the show was with me. Everyone was cool, and then Cam Johnson like could not be bothered. I'm like, dude, first of all, like you're not the greatest Carolina player ever. Like, I walked
Exactly.
away not liking him.
Yeah, and that's the case sometimes, There's, when you get denied an autograph, it's already, kind of rough that you got denied, but then, when you have that experience like that, you're just like, well, all right then.
Right. Well, and this too, like I was hosting the event, so they saw me hosting it, and then the guy running the event takes me back to the locker room. So it's just the players and then like 6 other people, me and then Matt and then like our family, and everyone else was very cool. And Cameron Johnson, I'm like, dude, seriously? Like I don't even want your autograph anymore at this point.
Yeah, at this point, yeah, we're over it.
Right. And
Yeah,
I'm a fan of yours, and I get like people can be busy or they can't, but I think it goes a long way just to be nice.
yeah,
Now I will tell you somebody, and it's not one of your questions, but Jim Gaffigan, the comedian,
yeah,
very talented. Obviously, love him. I remember going to a show of his, and afterwards, it was like a 2,000 seat thing, and it was sold out. Afterwards, they're like, "Yeah, Jim Gaffigan will be in the lobby signing autographs for anyone who wants it, or CDs and all that stuff." And seriously, he was I was in line, and he stayed there and signed everyone's autograph, and not even just quick. Like he would talk to each person. It was great, and I became a bigger fan of his
yeah,
because of
yeah. Yeah, that's awesome though. Especially when they take the time and they do what they say they're gonna do. It just makes the experience that much better. And I had somebody tell me a story of Steve Smith that used to play for the Panthers. They went to a signing he did at a store, and it was from like 5 to 6. And he showed up with like 11 minutes left, pulled his phone out, put 11 minutes on the timer, and was like, "Let's get it done." And as soon as his timer was up, he got up and left.
Yeah, this is
you
this
got you got two sides of the coin there.
right. I mean, at least he was there, but I'm sure he was paid to be at this location,
Yeah,
and then he was late.
absolutely.
Yeah, that's not good. And then
And
it hurts. It hurts you, and it makes people not like you. And for what? You
yeah,
know,
yeah, exactly. I agree with you 100% on that one. And the third and final question is, if you could have one person's autograph, whose would it be?
Michael Jordan,
Mm,
without hesitation.
absolutely, I'm right
But
there with you on that one.
it have to be me, obviously meeting him. Not just like paying for one because uh, I got it for Christmas one time, which was cool. But it was like the Dream Team, Sports Illustrated. It was like behind glass and all that. And it was signed by Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, and Michael Jordan. I know it's certified all this stuff, but
Oh
I
man,
want to actually meet him and get it. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? That's
yeah,
to me, like meeting him, and obviously I'd probably end up saying something stupid because what do you say that he hadn't heard 1,000 times? But
yeah. What do you
uh,
say to the greatest basketball player ever?
and the few times that people have asked for my autograph, which it does happen, but it's not all the time. One thing I do when I was thinking about this is when I do sign it, I usually put like a little note. Maybe it's generic, but I'll be like, thanks so much for listening, or I'll ask them what their name is, and do a little thing like,
Yeah, just add that little personal
like a
touch
little
to it.
thing. Because I feel fortunate even with, being like a local whatever. I don't consider myself that, but why not? Why make it a little extra nice?
Yep, absolutely. That's awesome. That's the kind of stuff I love to hear right there as a person, who collects, celebrities, athletes, radio personalities, all that. I love hearing those kinds of stories, and it just makes me want to collect that much more. And I started doing this just to let people like you and celebrities and stuff like that who do get asked for the autograph, as there are people out there who generally love collecting and they have no interest in making a dollar off that person's name, or hey, will you sign this for me, and then turn around and put it on eBay for $200 or $300. And
Right.
I think that turns a lot of the celebrities and athletes away, because they know that if they sign this glove, hat, ball, or whatever, that there's a good chance it's going to wind up on eBay, and I'm sure that rubs them the wrong way a little.
Yeah, it could. Yeah.
All right, well, that's going to do it, Jared. I really appreciate your time.
No problem.
All right, thank you very much.
All right. Good luck with everything.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay.